What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Wolfcrier here, and welcome to Season 19, Part 2. Here we go again. Season 21's theme is not only very similar to Season 19's, but also, just as happened in Season 19, the seasonal theme has been manipulated and exploited to the point where the leaderboards are pretty much meaningless. Not only are you able to manipulate the seasonal theme to your advantage in group play in order to eliminate the need for a Rift Guardian killer and run 3 supports and a DPS class so that you can clear the Rift and then use the seasonal theme to kill the Rift Guardian by leaving the Rift and then going back in. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I did not bother to watch any of the videos on it. That's not my type of play style. But not only that, once again, Greater Rift 150s have been done by ZDPS support classes. ZDPS stands for Zero DPS because that's effectively what they do. They are meant for support, whether that be healing or grouping up mobs, that sort of thing, in a Greater Rift with DPS classes. So 2 of them, one on Europe servers and one on Asian servers, have managed to clear Greater Rift 150s, exploiting the new Season 21 theme. Now, will there be bans handed out for this? I don't know. And quite frankly, I'm not entirely sure I care. Because how many times are we going to play this little game of seasonal themes not working as intended and people being able to utilize them for their advantage in ways that they probably shouldn't? Eventually, maybe some in-house play testing needs to be happening more often when it comes to these brand new seasonal themes, when it comes to the sets. Pretty much everything they're introducing into Diablo 3 nowadays needs some more in-house testing. I understand we have the PTR for testing purposes as well, and that's fine and good, and I want those to stay because players can come up with things that perhaps the developers might not be able to and can offer input and that sort of thing. But there needs to be more in-house play testing as well. I mean, especially because this is pretty much just a repeat of something that happened 2 seasons ago. It's just absolutely mind-boggling that something like this is happening once again. The new seasonal theme was exciting at first to me. It's not so much anymore. I think initially when seasonal themes were introduced, I was very excited. I thought it was going to be a great opportunity for the Diablo 3 team to show off what they can do. And the first 2 seasonal themes were double bounties and double goblins. And then I thought, well, maybe they're just going to go the lazy route. But then they came out with the Ring of Royal Grandeur season and the season that led to the Legacy of Dreams gems, which were pretty decent. And then I was really excited about Season 19's theme because it changed the game up. And it was something cool and interesting, but it took a lot of that player choice away when it comes to completing Greater Rifts and pushing higher and higher content. It took a lot of that out of the hands of the player and placed it into the seasonal buff. And that has once again happened with Season 21. After we got a repeat season of Double Goblins last season, I thought that perhaps they might have fixed the issues with Season 19, and that's why they were bringing it back for Season 21, albeit just a little bit different here and there. But overall, it's also been quite a disappointment. And now to find out that it's being exploited once again, it's just very disheartening. I did come back to Diablo 3 during this latest season, and I've been having fun overall. I've been pushing with the new Necromancer set. Yes, I know it's not the top clear build choice, but that's what I want to play, and that's what I'm going to play, and I'm currently in the top 100, and hopefully I can end this season out, if I continue playing, within the top 50, perhaps top 30, and that is a goal of mine, or at least it was before this whole issue came about. But it makes me kind of not want to play the game anymore, at least for this season. Diablo 3 is a game that I love, and I want it to continue to flourish, but perhaps it's high time for me to hang up my hat and move on to other games and other things. That is something that is currently going through my mind. I am heavily looking forward to Diablo 4 and hoping that Diablo 4 can avoid all of these mistakes. There are things that I love about Diablo 3, and there are things that I cannot stand about Diablo 3, and I'm hoping that Diablo 4 takes a different route, especially with the endgame content. The endgame content for Diablo 3 is very monotonous. There's only 3 things to do. You're either doing bounties, you're farming keys, or you're pushing greater rifts. That is pretty much the be-all, end-all. The odds that you are doing the campaign or anything else other than challenge rifts once a week is non-existent. And that's something that I really hope going forward Diablo 4 addresses and can actually make endgame content that is satisfying and rewarding, because quite frankly, it's been 21 seasons of the same thing in Diablo 3, and I don't know how much more I can play this game. I love it. I always come back for every new season because I just enjoy the game. It's one of my favorite games that I have. It is the absolute most time that I've ever spent gaming is within Diablo 3. I've got well over 4,000 play hours in this game, and I love it. I've loved it since the day it came out, but I think there's a lot of internal fighting going on with myself whether or not to continue playing it, because when stuff like this happens, I tend to get aggravated, and I shouldn't. It's just a game. But I've been enjoying Season 21. It's good to be back, and it's just very, like I said, it's very disheartening when stuff like this happens repetitively in this game. By the time I start to build up my desire to continue playing and to push myself on the leaderboard, something like this happens, or ban waves happen because there's tons of botters that we still can't figure out how to take care of, after 7 years of this game. It just, I don't know. You guys tell me. Are you still playing Season 21? I'm probably still going to play it for a little bit because I am hooked a little bit, but I'm also leaning towards getting back into Path of Exile, maybe playing some Apex Legends, that sort of thing. I've been putting a lot of hours into Diablo 3 this season so far. Even though I haven't been streaming, I haven't been able to as far as time goes. Unfortunately, we are streaming every Friday night, twitch.tv/Wolfgeyer. Had to put that plug there. But I think that this season's theme was a no for me. I wasn't really pleased with the sounds. I wasn't pleased with the darkening of the screen. I already have bad eyesight, and when the screen goes pretty much black, I can't see crap. And this was something that kind of turned me off in the beginning, but I've been having fun with the new Necromancer set and that play style I've really enjoyed. But I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. You guys tell me. Are you going to stick with Season 21? Let me know down in that comment section down below. Are you playing something else? If so, let me know what that is. Maybe I should check it out. And yeah. So there's that. New exploit in Diablo 3 for Season 21. Well, it's not a new exploit. It's a repeat exploit. And here we go again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to check out this video. I always greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you all have a great day. Peace.